Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to XFW Danger Zone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the likes and the shares and guys already. Ladies and gentlemen, we're opening up with the Purple Haze, Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Cornelius Hubbard, thank you for sharing.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 210 pounds, Rick the Dragon Fletcher.
Better known as the Purple Haze here in XFW, Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Kicking things off here on this Friday night at XFW Danger Zone. And again, folks, thank you for tuning in to Blood Sword 6 streaming, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on Twitch, whether you are on YouTube. Thank you, Chris Fair, for sharing or liking. I'm sorry. TKWA giving a heart in the chat. Thank you for that. Captain question mark, that's what I refer to you as. Thank you for liking the stream. That is a lot of question marks. Fletcher making his way inside the ring. One of the more eccentric competitors here in XFW. The folks that say as soon as you lock up with this guy, you wind up getting a contact high. I don't doubt it, folks. Chris Fair, thank you for sharing. And tonight, folks, he goes one-on-one with the breakout star of the Wolfpack,
The Dragon Fletcher.
Tyson Vader.
NWO Wolfpack from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 210 pounds.
Chris Fair, thank you for sharing. Tyson Vader, the breakout star of the Wolfpack. This young man, very much different in style inside the ring. Then there's his uncle, Casey Vader, the man who heads up the Wolfpack. Tyson, much more of a martial arts style background and an absolutely fantastic in-ring abilities. Both these guys like to use flashy kicks. Wayne Jaworski, thank you for liking this tree, folks. Here we go. Off and running. Both men go for a kick. Dragon catching him in the midsection. Fletcher now repeated shots across the back of the head. Fletcher now front face. Like, what is that? Good Lord. Fletcher just swinging around do-si-do style. Tossing him by the head. Innovative offense there by Dragon, but Tyson tossing him up over the ropes. Tyson swinging through. Oh, and Fletcher catches him. Couple shots to the head. Tyson takes him off the apron. Casey Vader now moving in. The Wolfpack likes to use the numbers advantage. Ooh, there's those kicks. The roundhouse kick placed by Tyson Vader. Again, we talk about the quick feet and well-educated legs of Tyson Vader. Again, he's very different in-ring style than the entire rest of the Vader clan, who most times are classic brawlers, fisticuffs. But Tyson likes to go to the high-flying arsenals, likes to go to the ropes. But here comes Dragon back with his own martial arts prowess with repeated shots and fantastic combination, and now springing to the top of the rope and comes off with a somersault leg drop right across the snout of Tyson Vader. Easily a kick out there by young Vader. Kick to the midsection, countered now by Tyson Vader. Vader now again with those quick feet. Repeated shots now. Into the chest. Boom! Vader with a knee shot right between the eyes. The Dragon now rolling to the outside, trying to recover a little bit. Taking a walk around the ring, but here comes Tyson Vader. Dragon sees him coming, both men down. Dragon getting back to his feet quicker. Tyson Vader looked to take a bigger shot of that impact. Nick Clark, thank you for sharing. Up and over the top goes Tyson. Oh, single leg drop kick now. Two vicious tag teams out of from TKWA as XFW TKWA continue the cross promotion here. Goes on again from Dragon. Marshall Foskett, thank you for liking the stream. Dragon's now got him up. Ooh, into a backbreaker. Holds on for a second one, takes him down instead. Vader does not look happy about that, giving Mike Couture a little bit of lip about that. Deep in dry card, countered now by Dragon. But Tyson Vader right back on the offense. Shot to the face again. Both men now fighting back and forth for dominance. Dragon takes him all the way across the ring, drives him in the turnbuckle. Picks it up a second time, and again. Scott, Wayne, Stevenson, thank you for liking the stream. Vader comes back with a beautiful spine buster out of nowhere, and again Dragon has to retreat outside the arena. Or outside the ring, I'm sorry, to the arena floor. Repeated kicks now. Thank you, Henmu, for liking the stream. Dragon again fighting back. Ooh, tilt-a-whirl slam on that unforgiving concrete floor outside the ring. Both these men give it to all, folks. This is only our opening match of XFW Danger Zone, folks. This is already insane. Vader again with a counter, my big right hand. Vader now, look at this, look at this. Fujiwara style armbar. Vader trying to tap out Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Owen Bushy, thank you for sending stars. Insecurity now by the Dragon. Purple Haze back in control. Picking him up. Big time Uranagi takedown by the Dragon. Brad Heckler, thank you for becoming a fan. Vader again getting his shoulder up. Kick to the midsection again. Beautiful German suplex connects. Two. Almost a 3 count. Almost a 3 count. The Dragon mere milliseconds away from knocking off Tyson Vader. Vader with a counter. Dragon again with a shot to the midsection. Another one by Vader. Kick to the back of the head now. And Dragon rolls underneath the ring again, escaping. Decent ring awareness this entire contest by Rick the Dragon Fletcher, avoiding pinfall victories by Tyson Vader, avoiding him getting out underneath those ropes. Dragon tossing him back inside now. Both men reeling already from an immense amount of damage. Clothesline countered again by the Tyson. Tyson's got him up on the shoulders. Big shot cleared to the knee. Vader's lining up in it. Running shot right to the face by Tyson Vader. That could be all she wrote, folks. Covered by Vader. 2, 3. Vader pulls it off. Tyson Vader pulls it off. What an outstanding match back and forth between those two. Rick the Dragon already back to his feet. Uh-oh, we're going to have an altercation. Wow, look at this. Tyson Vader with the handshake. Very un-Wolfpack-like, folks. What a phenomenal match between those two young competitors here in XFW, folks. And I would not have guessed that Tyson Vader would extend the hand in gratitude or respect in an XFW match. We know that the Wolfpack likes to put on the pain. They like to bring it, and that was an outstanding match between two phenomenal competitors here in XFW, pulling out all the stops. And again, to see Tyson Vader extend the hand out of respect, I can see out of the corner of my eye, it did not appear that his uncle Casey Vader was as impressed and didn't look like he was too happy with his nephew extending the hand, because we've seen the Wolfpack, folks. We've seen them defeat people and then attack them afterwards, put the boots to them right after the match. We've seen them throw people over the top rope after they won. Hell, we've seen them attack the referees at times. So this is out of the ordinary, but I guess after that hard-fought match between Fletcher and Tyson Vader, they have very similar styles inside the ring, folks, so mutual respect had. Nice to see that camaraderie here in XFW. Now, folks, we've got a hell of a main event for you tonight. A rematch between beautiful Ramon Cruz and the Destroyer. Now, last week, Ramon Cruz had a pinfall victory over the XFW World Heavyweight Champion. He has not let anyone forget it since. He has been on an absolute rampage on social media. Everyone that'll listen to him, he has been talking about, I pinned the Destroyer. He is now officially the number 1 contender for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship and will face the Destroyer at our next large-scale event. That is set in stone. What is surprising, as Ramon Cruz has somehow gotten into the contract that the Destroyer cannot defend the championship until that event happens, which will be towards the end of September. The Destroyer is not happy about that, and Ramon Cruz has been saying the Destroyer is too old to compete here anymore in XFW. That is old news, and Ramon Cruz is the new future of XFW. So, of course, the Destroyer responded, let's do this again. So tonight, Ramon Cruz and the Destroyer will clash in our main event. But right now, tag team action next on XFW Danger Zone.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Thank you, Chris. We'll check our echo
All the
levels.
way to the ring at a combined weight of 454 pounds.
Thank you guys for the heads up. I think we figured out our echo level there. The White Dragon is now inside the ring, waiting their opponents tonight on XFW Danger Zone. Yep, I had microphone number 2 still turned on. I don't know why that turned on. Thank you guys for the heads up. I appreciate the good work. Mustang, thank you for liking the stream. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes 24.
Weight of 440 pounds.
24K, the former XFW Tag Team Champions, going head-to-head with one of XFW's legendary tag teams, the White Dragons, tonight in a one-on-one competition. Both these teams, fan favorites here, folks, so this should be outstanding. Jesse Lee Simmons, thank you for liking the stream. JT Wells and Taylor Briggs, lifelong friends turned professional wrestlers. And tonight go head-to-head with Akira Matsuda and Kushida Satora, who have traveled around the world and competed in every federation they've had. They've held titles in both single and tag divisions. Best known here at XFW for their legendary rivalry with Pain and Terror. And right now, JT Wells starting things off hot and heavy with Akira Matsuda. Chris Fair, thank you for sending stars. 150 from Chris Fair, thank you so much, sir. White Dragons legends never die as a dragon suplex is delivered to Taylor Briggs. Mustang, thank you for sharing. Counter now by Taylor Briggs. Blind tag there by Kushida Satora, getting himself interjected in this match, and Taylor Briggs instantly goes on the offense with a shot to the back of the head. Taylor Briggs, easily the biggest man in this contest, has a clear strength advantage. Both the White Dragons, though, a lot faster, quicker on their feet. Ooh, and Taylor Briggs now leveling Satora with that brutal clothesline. Counter now by Satora, goes his own clothesline and sending Taylor Briggs crashing to the outside arena floor. Mike Atura trying to keep Satora in to keep the action inside the squared circle. Briggs now getting back to his feet. And a counter instantly on Satora. And a clothesline drops the former tag champion down. Back and forth action already in these two massive tag teams here in XFW. Go head to head tonight James Shaw, thank you for liking the stream. Did you see the arch on that German suplex? Holy hell. That was fantastic. And another German suplex. Satora now setting into his normal ritual. Tag coming up. There it is. Double team maneuver coming. Satora over the top rope. Both men crashing in. Double impact to the top of the head. And Akira Matsuda with a Northern Light suplex. The leg is hooked. Almost a 2 count. Brad, thank you for sending 150 stars. Thank you, everyone, for the support here tonight on XFW Bloodsport 6. James Shaw says this is going to be one to remember. 2 top-tier tag teams here in XFW. You're absolutely right. Akira Matsuda again, the martial arts attacks, and the flying clothesline to follow through. Matsuda now speeding up to the top rope. Taylor Briggs laying out. Big time senton bomb from the top rope. You got to cover. Taylor Briggs is absorbing a lot of damage. JT Wells yet to be in this match. Oh, and Bushy, you're right. The tip jar is not working. Oh, what a big time clothesline. We got to cover now. Matsuda with a kick out early on. Taylor Briggs now lifted him up, holding the suplex high. Wow. All that blood rushing to the head of Akira Matsuda. And then one-handed, showing the strength superiority that Taylor Briggs has. Briggs now driving him into the turnbuckle. Uh-oh, Briggs starting to get his jive on. Here it comes! Big time body splash in the corner. Taylor Briggs going out alone. Again, still yet to tag his partner in the match. Satora there to break up the count. Must Jeff, thank you for liking the stream. Akira Matsuda back to his feet. And a clothesline again. Ooh, JT Wells interjecting himself now in the match with a big right hand to Akira Matsuda. Taylor Briggs back in the corner. Tag. JT Wells finally gets himself inside the ring. Oh, shot. 24 pure gold connects. Pure gold connects. But Akira Matsuda there to break up the pole. Satora dumps JT Wells in the back of his head. Both men now down. Matsuda jumping back to his feet, springing to life. Repeated shots down to JT Wells. Tag Satora back in. Wells still laying flat. Satora now looks like he's stalking a clothesline into the corner. Both these teams, tier competitors here in XFW, battling it out for your entertainment tonight on XFW Danger Zone. Kick in the face now, again by Satora. Latches both arms, big impact in the corner. We got to cover. Kick out. Satora so deadly inside the squared circle. Ooh! Brutal headbutt again by Satora. But a kick out again by Wells. I've heard people say that Satora's head with that is like a cannonball crashing into your chest. And I believe it. Counter by Wells in the corner again. Satora placed out that top turnbuckle. Wells to follow through. Both men now on the top rope. This could be devastating for everybody. Big time impact delivered. Both men feeling. You see Wells himself holding onto his back. Look at the height these two fall from, guys. Look at the height they come down crashing. And you see Wells himself holding onto his back. That took a lot out of JT as well. The action again spilling outside the ring. Satora quickly turning it back inside. JT Wells with a nice turnaround. Oh, a driving bulldog. Satora's face eating canvas. Irish over the turnbuckle again. Satora turns it around. Satora. Head scissors taking Wells over out of his own corner. Satora wrapping him up, twisting out of the arm. Satora on the top turnbuckle. A little bit of tightrope walking. You see, thank you for liking the stream. He comes crashing down again on top of JT Wells. Irish whip in the corner. Tag in comes Akira Matsuda again. Both dragons climbing to the top. Flying Dragons connects, delivered to JT Wells. And a shot to him. Taking Taylor, bring up the canvas. We've got a cover. Leg is hooked. Almost. Almost. Kick countered. Snap married up by Wells. Counter through. The Shore trying to go for something and gets taken down. JT Wells flying through. Pow! Big time counter again. Back and forth action. Both these teams now countering. Matsuda back to his feet. Clothesline delivered. JT Wells struggling, trying to get back to his corner. Akira Matsuda slow in his motions. Kick to the face again. Tag in comes Satora. Satora with a clothesline. JT Wells down a world of hurt. Satora wraps him up. Whoa! Big time Uranagi connects. Kick to the head countered. Back in home territory now for JT Wells. Big right hand delivered. Turn around again by Satora. Turn around again by JT Wells. Satora with a kick to the head. Another German suplex from two. Close to the ropes. All four men now coming into the ring. Big right hand by Satora. Sending him off the apron. Oh! Fake DDT connects. By Satora, but he couldn't cover. He couldn't capitalize. He's too winded himself. We got to cover. Kicked out again by Briggs. Or by Wells. Holy crap, folks. These two teams putting it all on the line tonight. Matsuda can barely hang on to the apron. Pulling himself up in place. Another counter again. Right hand counter. Big right hand. Delivered by Satora. Snap suplex. Satora back over to Jay Taylor Briggs and sends him off the apron again. DDT connects again. We've got a cover. It's Taylor, JT Wells again, surviving by the skin of his teeth. Big axe hammer. Counter again by JT Wells, who's hanging on by a thread. Another right hand by Satora. Big headbutt again delivered, this time with running. On the top rope and again. JT Wells showing the resilience of Superman tonight, folks. He will not stay down. The Dragons trying to figure out what they've got to do to keep him down and in check. Again, the DDT. Kushida Satora now targeting the head repeatedly. Attack after attack. Hooked him in again. Ow! Again, that brutal Uranagi style attack. Kick to the head again. Countered by JT Wells. How much does Wells even have in the tank, folks? How much can he even keep going? He needs a tag in Taylor Briggs. A cover now by Wells. Satora gets the shoulder up almost immediately. JT Wells looks disturbed. And the green mist coming out. JT Wells connects. Rolls him right through. Beautiful. DDT. We got a cover. Akira Matsuda there to make the tag. All four men now reeling. Akira Matsuda takes him out of the ring completely. JT Wells now hooking on an arm, trying to wrench out the socket. Akira Matsuda there to make the count. Unbelievable. Back and forth on these guys. JT Wells now. Big time elbow drop connects. A cover again. JT Wells! JT Wells! JT Wells pulls it off! Holy hell! Akira Matsuda got there a second too late. Akira Matsuda got there too late. JT Wells survived. What is this? Whoa! They won the match, but Taylor Briggs, for whatever reason, does not look happy about it. I'm not sure what just happened there, folks. I'm not sure what just happened there. A phenomenal match between two top-tier teams, but for whatever reason, Taylor Briggs upset with his partner. I'm not sure what just happened. Both those teams, former XFW Tag Team Champions. And it looked like the White Dragons had everything all lined up, but out of nowhere, 24K, just the same way, folks, they won the XFW Tag Team Championships, pulling off just the stops out of nowhere, coming back, winning that victory. I'm going to make sure that my second microphone is not on again. No, we look to be good. Again, thank you guys for that heads up on the other microphone being on. I appreciate that heads up. Thank you guys for that. But again, Taylor Briggs and JT Wells, 24K, pulling off the surprise upset near the end of the match. It looked like the White Dragons were once again trying to set up the double dragon assault from the top rope, but JT Wells just showing insane amounts of resiliency, kicking out repeatedly. After 3 to 4 DDTs delivered by Kushida, Satora would not stay down. Taylor Briggs there with the save. Akira Matsuda was hanging onto the ropes, desperately just trying to keep himself up. I think he may have taken a shot to the head. He wasn't really paying attention and got there to save his partner just a half second too late. The referee's hand comes down and 24K walk with the victory. But the bigger takeaway, folks, is whatever little issue happened between 24K at the end of there. I'm not sure what the difference was, but they got the win. But for whatever reason, Taylor Briggs did not look happy about that outcome. Whatever it is, folks, we'll find out. We'll try to get Dirk Webb in on that to find out the dirty, dark secrets at 24K and find out where the animosity is. So right now, we're going to head down to ringside for more one-on-one action next on XFW Danger Zone. That is definitely not the right music. Ladies and gentlemen, the XFW Internet Champion. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, Brody Daniels. They're coming out of the rampway. Brody Daniels grabbing the champion. Brody Daniels again attacking the champion. And now putting the boots to Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Oh, driving his head into the rampway, knee behind him. Oh my dear Lord. Brody Daniels demanding again another opportunity against Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Sweet fighting back. Daniels catches him with a kick to the face. Holy hell. This was supposed to be Marshall Sweet taking on Dynamite Nick Thomas. But Brody Daniels now with a DDT on the rampway. Come on. Brody Daniels attacking the XFW Internet Champion. Draw big time neckbreaker. Daniels now laying in on the champion again. Sweet getting back to his feet. Sweet now with a counter. The champion picking up the title belt. This could be ugly. Oh, and delivers a shot right to the top of the head with that championship title. And a second one. Good Lord. I'm not exactly sure what Brody Daniels thought he was pulling out by that, folks. We've seen these two go head-to-head a number of times. We've seen Brody Daniels, who got a pinfall victory over Bad Boy Marshall Sweet last month on XFW programming. And it's the very next week on XFW Wrestle War, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet captured the XFW Internet Championship. And now Brody Daniels says he should automatically be the #1 contender for that championship. Thank you for Marshall Foskey for that share. Now, Brody Daniels has been demanding championship matches against Bad Boy Marshall Sweet ever since this altercation took place. Saying he's already pinned Marshall Sweet, he should get an opportunity for the title. So these two have had words in the past, and now Brody Daniels obviously trying to make a bigger statement here, attacking the champion on his way to the ring. And the two getting into it, I don't know, Sweet getting the upper hand and beating down Daniels with the championship title. I'm sure he's gotten the levels of Sweet. The anger levels have risen. The blood pressure is going through the roof. We know Sweet has a temper. We know he likes competition, but we also know he doesn't take well to being disrespected. So this could lead to a match down the road, folks. Maybe that's what Brody Daniels is looking for. Maybe that's what he's trying to get, because when this kind of stuff happens, folks, we know it's enticing. You know, once you're attacked by someone in the locker room, backstage, on the way to the ramp, folks, you know retaliation is coming. So I can guarantee Brody Daniels may have taken a beating there, but I guess the outcome is going to be what he wants. But right now, we're going to head down to ringside. The XFW United States Champion in action next on Danger Zone. And here comes Christopherson Pierce.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chelsea, England. Weighing in at 210 pounds, Christopherson Pierce.
The man who claims to be the 26th man in line for the throne of England, folks. Christopherson Pierce, possibly one of the biggest egos in all of XFW. Chris Sager has become a fan. Thank you, Chris, for joining us here at XFW Bloodsport 6 streaming. Christopherson Pierce, again, folks, for whatever reason, he thinks if he gets himself a championship title here in XFW, that'll get him closer to the throne of England. And I can't even begin to understand where that frame of mind comes from. But when you're talking about Christopherson Pierce, folks, you can't reason with this man. And here comes Sean Owens.
Representing the Grapplers from Lincoln, Nebraska. Weighing in at 239 pounds. One half.
Sean 2.0 Owens, the current XFW United States Champion. Former XFW Tag Team Champion. Christopherson Pierce now. Oh, here we go, folks. We're getting things going already. Christopherson Pierce now attacking the champion. Can we not get anybody inside the ring for a match after our first couple shots? Owens now with a shot to the midsection. Pierce tossing him back inside. Both men now finally in the ring. There's officially the bell, folks. We are underway. Owens hasn't even gotten his damn jacket off yet. Big running bulldog now by Sean Owens. Owens had a hell of a match at XFW Mat Mania at the end of August against his former partner, Josh Clemens, as the two clashed. And what may have been the first time in history that I can recall that Josh Clemens tapped out to anybody, as Owens got in the tap with the Owens lock. Owens down with a knee right to the forehead, delivered to Christopherson Pierce. Fans in our audience saying Pierce pulls off surprise victories. He does on a number of occasions. Just when you think Christopherson Pierce is out, folks, he comes back out of nowhere and pulls out a victory. He's got wins over the Destroyer. He had wins over Owens in the past. Clothesline now again delivered by Owens. I really think Christopherson Pierce would be a much better in-ring competitor if it wasn't for that unbelievable ego. As right now, Owens goes to work on the shoulder with that shoulder breaker. Owens got him up again, and a second time, dropping him down on that knee with that shoulder breaker. Owens obviously trying to already soften him up for the Owens lock. Now turning the leg. Owens, a phenomenal in-ring tactician, and again trained by Josh Clemens, the former World Heavyweight Champion. Back to a hammerlock we go. Owens turns it into a side Russian leg sweep, causing Pierce to crash down on top of his own arm using his own weight against him. We got a 2 count, but Pierce gets the shoulder up. Pierce looked for that early on attack, but it seems to be going so far in Owens' favor through the rest of this contest. Turn around there by Pierce, up and over, sunset flip, but driving him down, no cover, all impact. You see Owens holding onto his back, writhing in pain. Irish whip now, Pierce sends him into the turnbuckle. Owens instantly with a counter, and Pierce connects with a kick right to the jaw. It instantly cuts off any momentum. Owens is trying to recover. Pierce again back to the corner. Shoulder strikes down to the midsection. Repeatedly attacking the midsection. Oh, turn around again by Owens. Owens hooks him up. Teardrop suplex connects. Owens now trying to get the crowd behind him. Christopherson Pierce might be out. Dragging around. Didn't look like he knew where he was at all. Uppercut now again by the champion. Back and forth between these two. European uppercut. Shades of Christopherson Pierce's own offense now from Owens. Owens hooking. Vertical suplex. Into a brainbuster. Good Lord, the impact from that. Owens again with the arm. This time turns into a backdrop suplex. Again with that arm firmly placed behind him. Kick to the midsection counter. Christopherson lands a fantastic lariat. We've got a cover on Owens. Shoulder comes up. Snapmare countered by Owen. Clothesline connects. Sean Owens, a phenomenal in-ring competitor, took off a number of months here. After a defeat to his former partner, Clemens, came back reinventing himself. New offense, new in-ring look. Right now stalking over Christopherson Pierce. Double underhook. Owens lock. Owens lock is locked on. Owens lock is locked on. Owens lock. Christopherson Pierce now trying to fight everything he can to get himself out. He can't. Owens tapped. Owens taps out Christopherson Pierce. Owens had control of damn near that entire match. There's the Russian leg sweep, but again with the hammerlock behind him. Owens combining the two maneuvers to add extra impact to that appendage. And Owens and again right here, folks, the backdrop suplex, again with the hammerlock behind him, using his body weight as a weapon. Pierce had a number of awesome counters in this match, but could not stop the offense of the XFW United States Champion.
Sean Owens.
Again, folks, thank you for joining us here at XFW. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the stars that we've already received, and we're only halfway through our program. Chris Sager asking, how do we join? XFW is not a competitive fantasy league. It is a program booked and produced as a regular wrestling promotion by former professional wrestlers. However, you can submit a character to XFW, and we'll try to get them on our Wednesday night shows where all new wrestlers do debut. You can send a message directly to XFW to our page with screenshots of your wrestler, and please provide a background history and bio. All wrestlers must be no more higher than an overall score of 88. And please keep in mind, XFW is not a competitive league. It is a wrestling program put together as regular wrestling programming is. XFW is run by a number of writers here, and as well as myself, a 20-year plus professional wrestling veteran. We do have a lot of fun here. XFW is an entertainment program. It is not a competitive league. I know there's a lot of competitive fantasy leagues out there on the Facebook and the interwebs. That is not what XFW is about. We are entertainment, here to make you guys happy and hopefully wow you with some in-ring action, as XFW does try to put together what is classically known as wrestling spots in our programming. And most of the times we see some of the fantasy leagues where you got guys who spam repeated moves over and over again just to get the victory, which, quite frankly, is not a lot of fun for people to watch. But we hope you enjoy XFW. We do hope you stay, and we hope you like it. If you do know someone who does like professional wrestling and gaming, and quite frankly, if you think they'd have fun watching XFW, please recommend it. Give them a tag. You can also find us on Twitch and YouTube. And if you do like the program, we encourage you to subscribe to us on those platforms, as well as we're going to have specific platform content by the end of September for all those avenues. Now, folks, up next, we have the XFW Women's Champion in action. River Styx next in one-on-one competition on Danger Zone. And here comes River Styx. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was I just saying? What was I just saying? We can't get anyone in the ring as Tammy Rose comes out and just levels River Styx with a shot to the head. Tammy Rose, the former XFW Women's Champion, coming out and attacking the River Styx. Rose now blasting her head repeatedly. Now, that's uncalled for. That's just uncalled for, folks. River Styx. Tammy Rose taking the advantage that Drago and the Wanderer, Owen Bush, are not in the arena tonight. Rose now tossed in by the champion. There we finally have an official bell and things are underway. River Styx now the kick to the midsection. And a repeated combination now by Styx. Beautiful Northern Lights suplex now delivered by the women's champion, River Styx. Picking up Rose. Reverse DDT, driving her head down to the canvas. One thing, folks, I would never think to do is try to take a shortcut attacking anyone in what Drago now calls the Ministry of Darkness. Especially with River Styx. Oh, what a kick! Under the jaw delivered by the women's champion. That was brutal. Styx now hooking her up. Oh, cradle bomb delivered. Fisherman Buster. Covered now by Styx. Tammy Rose gets the shoulder up. Oh, did you hear that? That thud to the side of the head of Tammy Rose. Drop down now by Styx. Drop kick counter. Tammy Rose now trying to get back on the offense here. Tammy Rose, a former women's champion here in XFW. Oh, now she's just wrenching out Styx by the hair. Tammy Rose, one of the women's champions who probably had the least amount of title defenses in XFW, easily because she tried to defend the championship as little as humanly possible, and she thought that strategy, she could become one of the longest reigning women's champions, but it actually backfired. German suplex there now by River Styx. No one has yet upset the record held by Jajin Sakamoto as the longest defending champion here in XFW for the women's division. Kick to the back of the knee now by the champion. Turns into a side Russian leg sweep. Styx now with an elbow drop firmly between the chest of the champion. Cover. Kick out again by Tammy Rose. Rose, known as the beautiful bombshell from the United Kingdom, does have a severe attitude here in XFW. However, she does back that up with some awesome in-ring arsenals. She is very talented inside the squared circle and dodges a splash there by Styx. And a big right hand now delivered by Rose. Oftentimes, I think Tammy Rose is defeated by her own ego, thinking people aren't in her caliber. She often underestimates her opponents. Now River Styx is looking to do it as she takes it up and delivers a phenomenal brainbuster. We've got a cover. Leg is hooked by the champion. That's it. Wow. River Styx making short work of Tammy Rose. Wow! Tammy Rose trying to get the early advantage, and I think she just pissed off the champion, folks. Styx was unrelentless, and attack after attack just decimated Tammy Rose. Wow. Cornelius Hubbard said that Styx ain't playing games tonight. The champion with this brainbuster right here. Boom! Double underhook into a brainbuster, and Styx with the pinfall victory tonight on Danger Zone. Wow.
Here is your winner, Rivers Styles.
River Styx victorious tonight on Danger Zone. Again, folks, thank you for tuning in to XFW here at Bloodsport 6 Streaming. Again, thank you for tuning in, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on Facebook. Thank you for spending your Friday night with us for these hour and a half to 2 hours of our programming, and thank you much. Now, we will say we will not be on tomorrow night. There will be no XFW Saturday Showdown. I will be on vacation, a little weekend away with the wife, so I will not be here, folks. But we will be back next week with 4 brand new episodes of XFW and possibly a surprise over on YouTube. Stay tuned for that, folks, as more information comes out. And again, our main event tonight, Ramon Cruz once again going one-on-one with the XFW World Heavyweight Champion, The Destroyer. Now, these two are no strangers to each other. Brian Blaze defeated The Destroyer early in 2019 to capture the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. Night Shit Gaming on Twitch. Hello, and welcome to XFW Danger Zone. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining us tonight. I almost said that twice. I lost track of what I was saying. The Destroyer and beautiful Ramon Cruz. The two have tangled in the past. Brian Blaze beat The Destroyer, stole away the championship, and put The Destroyer on the shelf for a number of months with a massive concussion delivered by the actual XFW World Heavyweight Championship. Brian Blaze then went on to be champion for a number of months, avoiding The Destroyer at all costs when he returned. Brian Blaze formed the alliance, which consisted of himself, Biff Wellington, and Ramon Cruz, and used Cruz and Wellington as a shield to keep him away from The Destroyer. He kept pushing those two out, putting them in one-on-one competition with The Destroyer, and even handicap matches. And it got to the point where The Destroyer went and lost temper and destroyed all of them, pun intended, of course. The Destroyer then went to eviscerate Brian Blaze. Blaze had to take a little bit of a hiatus from an injury, and The Destroyer went on a 13-month trail to get himself back where he is at the top of XFW, folks. And now he is once again the champion. But now Ramon Cruz has lined himself up for an opportunity. And tonight those two will go one-on-one again in one-on-one contest. But right now, the spotlight of the women's division, Miss Kitty Lane in action next on Danger Zone. And here comes Kitty Lane. And of course, accompanying the ring,
representing the Rough Riders from
is Terry Sexton.
Kitty Lane.
Kitty Lane coming to XFW and getting herself the spotlight, taking a lot of controversy here. And has since then very much upset the hierarchy here in the women's division. Kari Foster, the former world heavyweight or the former XFW Women's Champion, very upset that the spotlight has changed from her to this young lady right in the ring. But here comes Zinda Fry. Zinda Fry, the high flyer of the XFW Women's Division. This young lady puts it all on the line each and every time she's inside the ring. An outstanding new competitor here in XFW. But tonight, she goes against the slightly more experienced Miss Kitty Lane. And here we go, folks. We are underway. And Lane starting things off with a kick to the midsection and some right hands, but Zinda Fry quick to counter. Both ladies now exchanging shots back and forth. Zinda Fry with a returning Irish whip. Fry now already taken to the air. Tornado DDT connects. Kitty Lane back to her feet relatively quick. Lane up herself. And herself with a float over DDT. Kitty Lane saying, whatever you can do, I can do better. Drop down note from Kitty Lane into a leg lariat. They got to cover. Terry Sexton likes where this is going already. Kick out early by Zinda Fry. But Lane again putting the forearms and the legs in for work. Leg lariat this time countered by Fry. Fry with a big right hand. Kitty Lane, the former exotic women's dancer, still owns a club. Uh-oh. Zinda Fry way up top, folks. Fry, beautiful. Frankensteiner from the top rope. Look at the height they got on this, folks. Fry, up and tossing. Kitty Lane halfway across the ring. Lane now with a single leg drop kick, taking Fry off her feet. As I was saying, Kitty Lane, the former exotic dancer, she owns her own club in Las Vegas, Nevada. And Terry Sexton, her tag team partner in mixed tags known as the Rough Riders. Yes, folks, I'm sure there's an innuendo in there somewhere. A former male exotic dancer with the Thunder from Down Under Australian dance group. Ooh, beautiful drop kick there by Fry. You want to understand, Kitty Lane and Terry Sexton have the same agent. That's how they came to know each other, how they got to XFW, and how now we both have the pleasure of watching them both gyrate inside the ring. More so Kitty Lane than Terry Sexton. Zinda Fry now working the arm. Oh! Kitty Lane with a phenomenal shot to the face. Ryan Feenan, thank you for liking the stream. Kitty Lane now showing off a little bit what she's known for, being a little controversial inside the ring. Zinda Fry now inside the turnbuckle. Kitty Lane dropping her down. Uh-oh, we've seen this before, folks. Kitty Lane with the kitty box in the face of Zinda. I really want to trade places with Zinda Fry. I don't know why she doesn't like that. I would enjoy that. I'm going to stop talking now. Irish whip again. Again, the leg lariat. With Zinda Fry bouncing right back to her feet with a stern look, with a kick to this midsection. And Fry with the kick to the back of the head, scissor kick, executed beautifully by Zinda Fry. Kitty Lane in trouble. Leg is hooked. Mike Katura out of position. And Kitty Lane gets the shoulder up. Zinda Fry might have walked away with that victory if Mike Katura had been in position. Kitty Lane now back on the attack. Drop kick again. Zinda Fry turns it around, reverse DDT. Fry now thinking her next move. Fry going up top. Fry going high. Big time leg drop connects. Leg is hooked again. Kitty Lane gets the shoulder up a second time. Fry looks beside herself with grief, wondering what she's got to do, and tosses Kitty Lane through the ropes. Saw that coming. Zinda Fry playing possum. Both ladies now on the outside. Kitty Lane pushing her back inside. Fry trying to get back to her feet now. Lane gets her up on the shoulders. Electric chair drop connects. Beautiful takedown by Kitty Lane. Lane's got her. Oh, exploder suplex. Lane landing the exploder. Hard whip into the turnbuckle. Here comes Lane. Shoulder tackle. Nice execution there. And drives home again. Zinda Fry again, bouncing back to her feet. But Kitty Lane connects. Uh-oh. Flying Kitty. And a cover. Kitty Lane pulls off the victory. Kitty Lane with the victory. Hard-fought battle back and forth. But Kitty Lane pulling off with what she calls the Flying Kitty and gets that pinfall victory. What a back and forth battle between the two. But Kitty Lane pulls it off. Terry Sexton is very happy outside and Kitty Lane happy on the inside. What a beautiful match between those two young ladies. Zinda Fry again going to the top, flying through the air with the greatest of ease. What she's known for here in XFW, but Kitty Lane, resilient. And you see the little bit of cat and mouse she likes to play, getting cocky, her gyrations and whatever dance moves you want to call those folks. But when it comes down, push comes to shove, Kitty Lane busts out, she gets all serious, and folks, she can get it done when she needs to inside that squared circle. Now again, we're talking a lot about our main event tonight, folks. It's becoming a very hot subject here in XFW. Ramon Cruz, the brand new #1 contender for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. Now, Cruz is no stranger to championship gold as he's a two-time United States champion. He's had battles with Showtime, Shane Black, Mark Collins, and more here in XFW. Recently, he was a member of the Alliance with Brian Blaze and Biff Wellington. The three formed a group that pretty much was designed to keep the championship title around the waist of Brian Blaze. But once Brian Blaze lost that championship to big-time Jim Slater, the group seemed to dissolve, mainly because the Destroyer showed back up in town and laid waste to all three members. But now, Ramon Cruz has been on a run here in XFW, getting win after win after win, week in and week out. And last week, what many folks considered a massive upset, pinned the Destroyer with his signature beautiful suplex. And now is named the new #1 contender. Now he's been, again, calling the Destroyer out on social media, calling him old, saying he's washed up, he's over the hill, doesn't deserve to be a 5-time champion. So the Destroyer responded with, let's do it again. Cruz jumped on the opportunity and said he's going to go up 2-0 on this series in the Destroyer. But up first, folks, Raiden Yamashita goes 1-on-1 with Tiger Ramirez next on Danger Zone. And here comes Raiden Yamashita.
Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan. Weighing in at 214 pounds, Raiden Yamashita.
Yamashita, at one time the youngest champion in XFW. But that now falls to Jesus Silva. Ah, crap. Yay, WWE 2K20. Of course, with the breakdowns, folks. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, folks. We'll be right back after we get the game reset.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots race their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. The Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers,
in the skies.
Attack the Autobot commander! Call in the Decepticon leader!
the Transformers, more than meets
The Transformers, sold separately from Hasbro. To help them in their never-ending battle against the evil Decepticons, the Autobots create a new breed of robot, Dinobots.
more than meets the eye. Dinobots raise their metal to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons, the Transformers.
The Decepticons are attacking! The Dinobots will get them! Can't beat the Dinobots!
Sold separately from Hasbro.
Is it cold in here?
No, it's hot. Give me some sugar, sugar daddy.
Get ready for my sweetness. Ooh, it's about to come, it's about to come, it's about to come. Ooh, turn around. All over you.
Share the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
Wings of silver, birds of steel. Silver hawks, partly metal, partly real. Silver hawks, soaring through the highway of the heavens in their flight. Silver hawks, a rainbow in the wings of silver, birds of steel. Silver hawks, partly metal, partly real. Silver hawks, silver
All right, folks, we are back. Raiden Yamashita inside the ring.
And his opponent.
And here comes Tiger Ramirez.
Mexico, weighing in at 217 pounds, Tiger Ramirez.
I love those old cartoon commercials. They get me in trouble on YouTube, but they're fun to play. Tiger Ramirez, an outstanding premier luchador here in XFW. Surprisingly, still has yet to capture gold here in XFW. A lot of folks fear his finishing maneuver. But here we go, folks. We're off and running. And a beautiful kick to the head now by Tiger Yamashita. Or Tiger Ramirez to Raiden Yamashita. Ramirez still suffering a small head injury he suffered at the hands of Ultimo Shade last week in an absolutely phenomenal match the two had. Ramirez now up on the top rope, comes off at two knees into the back of Tiger Ramirez. Flying head scissors now by Yamashita. Silverhawks needs an update on Netflix. I would agree with that. Maybe if the He-Man remake does well on Netflix, they'll do some more. Ramirez now with a beautiful springing powerbomb, bouncing Yamashita off that top rope for a little extra added momentum. And now laying in the right hands. And a spinning heel kick to Yamashita in the corner. Yamashita with a nice counter though. I was shut now by the former internet champion, and what a hellacious super kick delivered right to the jaw of Tiger Ramirez. Raiden Yamashita is slight, and again, Yamashita focusing on the head of Tiger Ramirez. Maybe he's aware that he has that minor concussion. He is clear to compete, but he's not at 100%. Stop there now from Tiger. Ramirez again going to the top rope. Not very wise due to the injury, but he's got a cover now on Yamashita. And a kick out by Raiden. Tiger Ramirez down the snapmare. snap suplex delivered by Tiger Ramirez. A lot of folks wondering why Ramirez hasn't gotten more opportunities at XFW Gold. Quite frankly, folks, it's been all wrong place, wrong time for Tiger Ramirez. Or usually, he winds, whoa, look at this. Slap to the chest, now Ramirez holding on with the hand. Into a beautiful springboard dropkick, now by Ramirez. Yamashita in trouble. Low angle dropkick now by the Tiger. Pause out, pause out. Jefferson Leonard, thank you for liking the stream. Raiden Yamashita with an outstanding turnaround with that flying hit. So look at this, folks. Up and almost using Ramirez like a merry-go-round into that Hurricane Rana. Yamashita now in control. Falcon Arrow connects. Ramirez now holding on to the middle of his back. Don Hall, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Spinning heel kick counter now by Ramirez. And a brutal enziguri delivered straight to the head of Tiger Ramirez. Ramirez able to count it out. Nice deep arm drag. Count. Look at the, oh! And a kick again to the head. Lightning speed combination delivered from Yamashita. Counter now again by Tiger. Fireman's carry takedown. Tiger Ramirez. Tiger suplex into a bridging combination. Wow! Wow! Tiger Ramirez turns it around, landing a Tiger suplex. Just caught Raiden Yamashita off guard. Yamashita just put together a hellacious line of moves, but right there, folks, that suplex, Yamashita could not recover. Wow! Lightning quick recovery for Ramirez. Ike Means, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Yamashita had a number of unanswered offensive moves, but Ramirez just brought it all to a screeching halt with that suplex. Wow. That was outstanding, folks. Ramirez had control for a good portion of that match, but Yamashita making an outstanding comeback. Again, David Brown, thank you for liking the stream and welcome. Owen Bush said, good Tiger, even without the Tiger's tail. I was just about to bring that up, folks, that a lot of other competitors fear there's Tiger's tail enziguri that Ramirez uses. That brutal wind-up momentum he gets in delivering that kick. We've had some XFW competitors say maybe that move should be banned, but we do not ban maneuvers here in XFW. But that is David Brown. Thank you for that compliment. We take those compliments very, very seriously and very much to heart. Thank you for that. XFW, we put a lot into our broadcast. Even we have some technical difficulties. Right now, for whatever reason, YouTube is still strutting behind. The past couple weeks, the YouTube channel has been hiccuping with issues, but Twitch and Facebook continue to drive forward. I just don't know what's up with YouTube. They're just being weird. But we do broadcast on 3 networks, and thank you, David Brown, for enjoying the broadcast. We put a lot into XFW. We've got a number of folks on our writing team that put together some of our stories and help with the creative side of it, as XFW is put together like a regular wrestling promotion, both and booked like that as well. It is not a competitive call league as many out there on Facebook. We put a lot into this. This is a labor of love, as XFW started off as a board game in the northeastern Pennsylvania about 20 years or more ago, and now has taken on its own life on the interwebs here at Bloodsword 6 Streaming. So we're happy you guys like it. We continue to bring these shows each and every week, 4 times a night when I'm not on vacation or doing something else. But up next, folks, 2 former champions going head-to-head as Pedro Ortiz Jr. clashes with Blake the Body Harris next on Danger Zone. Pedro Ortiz already in the ring. As we get ready for Blake the Body Harris to come out. I guess I was talking too long. Whoa! Look at this! Brian Blaze dumping what looks like the unconscious body of Blake the Body Harris in the ring. And here we go. We got Blaze and Pedro Ortiz going at it. punch for punch now. The two laying into each other. Mike and Turner shoved off, and both men collide. I don't know what's going on here. Is this going to be a match? Ortiz now with a drop kick now on Blaze. The referee is left. I don't think this is a match, folks. Brian Blaze now. Side Russian leg sweep on Ortiz. Brian Blaze and Pedro Ortiz have been going at it week in and week out. Pedro Ortiz got a victory over Brian Blaze at Mat Mania in a steel cage match. Brian Blaze should not be out here. Now attacking the former World Heavyweight Champion is Brian Blaze. Brian Blaze, easily the most hated man in professional wrestling, now putting it to Pedro Ortiz Jr. Whatever is got under Brian Blaze's skin, he has it out for Pedro Ortiz. What a chop delivered by Blaze. He is now taking it to Ortiz. And again, folks, this is, I don't believe, a match. Brian Blaze has knocked out Pedro Ortiz. Brian Blaze attacking Pedro Ortiz Jr. So much for a match with Blake the Body Harris, folks. Brian Blaze and Pedro Ortiz Jr., a rivalry developed, folks, and Brian Blaze kept getting victories over Pedro Ortiz week in and week out. Jefferson Leonard said the referee said, screw this. When you got those two guys in there, it get as heated as it does, folks. I can't blame head referee Mike Couture for getting out of the way. Again, Brian Blaze has been plaguing Pedro Ortiz Jr. for the better part of the past 3 months. The two have had a number of matches against each other. And after Brian Blaze lost to Pedro Ortiz at Mat Mania in a cage match, he took it out on Pedro Ortiz's friend and on-again, off-again tag team partner, El Yanator, XFW's actual janitor and part-time professional, well, now full-time professional wrestler. And now El Yanator suffered injuries at the hands of Brian Blaze, will be out for, I know, at least 60 days here out of in-ring competition. But then Pedro Ortiz Jr. is supposed to wrestle Brian Blaze, but somehow Jesus, thank you, Marshall Foskin, for sharing again. Somehow Jesus Silva got himself in that match and got a pinfall victory over Brian Blaze. So now it looks like Brian Blaze is even more heated, more angry, and now attacking Pedro Ortiz Jr. Well, hell, he beat the hell out of Blake the Body Harris. We saw that, and then Pedro Ortiz Jr. DevDog12 over on Twitch. Thank you, Brian. Marshall Foss has put Blaze in a burn pit. Brian Blaze is hated by everyone, folks, both fans and competitors alike. DevDog12 over on Twitch. Hi to you. Welcome to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, our main event, mere seconds away. The Destroyer once again going one-on-one with beautiful Ramon Cruz next on XFW Danger Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, the world, oh, here we go again. Here we go already. Here we go already. Ramon Cruz charging out. Ramon Cruz behind the champion. The Destroyer doesn't see it. And Ramon Cruz now attacking the World Heavyweight Champion on the rampway. Ramon Cruz again taking the cheap shots on the Destroyer and now stomping on him. The Destroyer now in trouble. Cruz sending him down the rampway again. The championship title on the rampway. Here comes the Destroyer. Destroyer lands a forearm. We have not even had an official bell ring yet, folks. Cruz now again sending the Destroyer crashing into the side ring apron. Ramon Cruz. A drop kick now. The Destroyer maintains on his feet and now tosses Cruz inside. There's the bell. This match, our main event, officially now underway. Destroyer with a clothesline. Second one. And the Destroyer lines a third one. Big time elbow drop, and Ramon Cruz rolls under the ropes. DDT by the champion. Ramon Cruz trying to take the cheap way, trying to attack the Destroyer after spending a week on social media and the interview circuit. Oh my dear Lord. The Destroyer tossing him head over heels. German suplex, and Destroyer now falling his back, using all that power to toss him straight over his head. But Ramon Cruz has been challenging both the character and the in-ring stability of the Destroyer all week since he pinned him last week. Shoulder tackle, and Ramon Cruz comes back with a dropkick. Cruz saying the Destroyer is now too old, that he doesn't deserve to hold the championship anymore, that he's been in XFW too long. Cruz with a kick, the Destroyer blocks and catches him. Anyone who's anybody would disagree with Ramon Cruz as the Destroyer continues to dominate in-ring competition left and right here in XFW. This is not to say that he is undefeatable. He has been defeated numerous times by a number of high-profile competitors here in XFW. But everyone knows to fear and respect that big man as he delivers a spine buster to Ramon Cruz. Ramon Cruz with the shoulder up. Cruz himself a second-generation superstar here in XFW. His father, Romeo Vega, was a former World Heavyweight Champion here. Cruz looking himself to follow in his father's footsteps and capture the XFW World Heavyweight Champion. But right now, that is firmly around the waist of the Destroyer, a now 5-time World Heavyweight Champion. Kicks that midsection by the Destroyer, lays in with those big meat hooks, those forearms, well placed to the right to the back. Destroyer now takes him back, big time suplex. The Destroyer now starting to dominate Ramon Cruz. We've got to cover again. Kick out by Cruz. Cruz, a former member of the alliance with Brian Blaze and Biff Wellington. Destroyer again laying in with those big right hands, those brutal fists of the Destroyer. Ramon Cruz with a kick to the face though. Cruz with a clothesline. Back elbow now by Cruz. Trying to use that speed and agility. Countered by the Destroyer. Destroyer runs in an empty turnbuckle. A kick to the head again by Cruz. Cruz again back in lightning quick. Into the turnbuckle we go. Drop kick right to the lower back now by Cruz. Destroyer catching a clothesline again by the Destroyer out of nowhere. Cruz now struggling to get back to his feet. A week's worth of anger pent it up by the Destroyer. Big time full Nelson slam there by the champion. The Destroyer now stomping the boot. Whoa, war wave of destruction get countered by Ramon Cruz. He saw it coming and countered through. Cruz now with a DDT. Destroyer back to his feet. And again the DDT by Ramon Cruz. Cruz rolling underneath the ring. Destroyer falling right outside. And tosses Cruz with a single hand. Cruz now sent to the steel ring post. A lot of folks know you do not disrespect the Destroyer, folks. If you beat him single-handedly in the ring, he is a man of respect and will shake your hand. But when you take the low road, when you use the underhanded tactics, when you cheat, and especially when you brag about it unwillingly, and take the and try to besmirch his legend, the Destroyer will come back to hit you. And that is happening right now to Ramon Cruz. But Cruz continues to counter the champion. Cruz has obviously been doing his homework. Sabil, thank you for liking the stream. Destroyer again with a scoop slam. Dropping Cruz down on his back. The Destroyer again. Trying to set up the wave of destruction kick. This time it connects right to the head of Ramon Cruz. 2. That's it. Wow. The Destroyer sending Cruz back down. Now both men 1-1. Cruz with a number of counters, but could not stave off the anger that built for 7 days in the Destroyer. And the Destroyer with the wave of destruction kick puts the challenger down. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to XFW Night. That was our main event. We will see you next week on XFW Ground Zero. We thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the stars. We'll see you next week. Thank you.